To the upper bomb side they'll go as Nitro looks to defend here, and he'll get one pop, but they'll drop down the vent, and he knows it. But there are still some players that have been left around Squeaky, so there's danger around every corner. Twist, oh my god, it's close, but can't find the headshot. Glaive waiting to try to get a safe plant here. Oh, he gets a dink. That is outrageous from Glaive.
Bomb is planted. We still have Dupree on the high ground. What is his play? Some CTs rotating. Ooh, almost all of them by the ramp. Magic shows some presence. Liquid, will they choose the right time to burst? They still have two flashbangs in the hole. When will they come? There's Magis now with that P250 popping heads. Can he find Twist as well? His teammate can. Glaive delivers another kill with the Glock. Spots Stewie on the high ground. Peppering so many more bullets. Great patience from him. And there's only two CTs left. Stewie down to 7, down to none now. Nitro alone. Drops the decoy before the smoke grenade. Oh, he can't find him! Oh no!
Nitro, I can't believe it. He's managed to pull it off. He drops the flash.
Naf will drop the smoke just behind it. That gives Stewie a strong advantage to push through it, though. That's a great way to start things off. Stewie with a spray through the smoke. They still have the choke point, still have a crossfire, and now they've got the bomb. This has been a disastrous start for Astralis. They may just be giving up AKs here. And I think that is going to be the case. Device 1 versus 4 with an AK-47, and look at this angle on the heart. How on earth do you deal with this? You don't.
The PT-50's in a deagle, so not too much for Liquid to worry about. And Glaive will actually decide to get himself a deagle as well. He's earned it. Oh my god, the nade damage is pretty huge. The kill onto Naf, but Elige is creeping close with that MP9, and he is looking to do some damage. He might find a good timing here indeed. Dupree will go down. At least they've taken the kill back.
Astralis really starting this game in the worst way. The sheer weaponry with the individuals of Team Liquid is just devastating. And Stewie's still having fun with the MP9. And now it's just Astralis, but will they pursue behind them? They've got Glaive outside. Zipex gets picked off immediately by Stewie. And Stewie will rotate the AWP as well, or will he? Back and forth on the ramp. Seems he will hold his position.
Glaive lurking down secrets. Stewie waiting patiently with a AWP, and feels very suitable that he has the AWP. I think it's been, obviously we saw on the last map, it was a weapon that he was looking great with. Very versatile player, and things quiet down a little bit here as Astralis look to move forwards, but the smoke will potentially deny them exit from Squeaky. Manchester will still try to find a player on top of huts, and Nitro's got a very difficult position to deal with. Don't know that they'll spot him as they creep through. Yes, they will. Dupree instantly flicks to his head, but Twist is there in the hut as well with the quick trade. Can he get anything else here? They know that he could potentially be on the flank. What do they do here? How do they get to the bomb plant with all these CTs lurking around?
Great trigger discipline from Twist. Stewie looking for something. They have high ground presence. They've got Elige in the vent, and Twist is still flanking the bomb. Dupree's got his knife out. He's deploying a smoke. That might just save him for a second. Oh my god. This is turning brutal now. Elige has lost his chance. That would have been something. That HE will go in the wrong direction. 25 seconds on the clock. 1 versus 3 is Elige. Now, as he continues to go for this, does he go for damage? It won't matter because Glaive has a better angle. They've got the numbers, but again, Nitro looking to take one and just fall back. Or, oh dear. Well, he'll take one. Not the one he was looking for, though. Take a shot in the face. Got CTs by the ramp. Dupree with an off angle. The T's in a strong position. Liquid, are they going to go for this? All 4 players on the high ground, so I'm thinking perhaps not. Looking for lurkers of Astralis, and there are some. The money is low for Liquid, so this would be a high variance round if they went for it. I love that Zipex is still on T roof. Looking for players to fall back to T spawn, and he might find Twist. He's hiding in plain sight. Stewie has the angle of burst, and he'll get an upgrade. More T weapons to go in the hands of Team Liquid.
Yeah, I bet he wasn't expecting to get flanked there from the from lobby. That's quite impressive. Poor Zipex on 0 and 5 at the moment, but of course Stewie will be quite happy with picking up a Cree. And all things considered, you know, this is an okay round to lose in this way for Team Liquid, just because Astralis actually going seemingly with a faster pace here, immediately throwing down the smokes. Oh yikes! Dear. That's not what you want to see if you're Liquid.
Elige walking pinata in round number 6. Astralis make their way downstairs and tagging with the USP. The bell ring would have been nice. Wouldn't have done all the damage in the wall, but there are sound cues around these vents, and Device is searching. Nitro looking to his right, but Device is coming from his left. Steps heard towards Decon. Stewie makes his way towards the rail. Nitro's got to be careful though. They're not flanking him just yet, but they know he's there. That's really important. Magisk has control of control. Oh, Glaive walks beyond the angle, looking towards the door. So Nitro outmaneuvers him on this occasion. But we've got smokes up on the ramp. Stewie trying to avoid the flashbangs. That Krieg really helps holding the angle, and that's allowing Naf to creep in from the ramp, but he misses the flick as the Astralis keep moving. 3 versus 3, make it 2 for Astralis now. The spray though from Device, great angle from him. There's plenty of time to plant this bomb as well. No need to race into the bomb site.
Yeah, Stewie did enough there, it seems like that. Stewie's going to have to go beyond the Molotov, or Twist that is, sorry, and that's going to be a successful play. Magisk, he gets tagged. Oh no. That is quite
trying to do what he can. A fast play into the A bomb site, but the first kill goes the way of dupreeh. Nitro stuck out, but he can still try and spray, but his teammates are falling one by one, and his traces may get punished. There are so many Astralis players on the site. The HE, though, will send Glaive packing. dupreeh's on 5 HP as well, and Device is at half health.
Yeah, that's a pretty sick HE, but the problem is they've lost the site pretty much immediately. They can't know that there's no utility left, but they can make an assumption there's at least one more smoke left or something. It's such a fast round, and so getting back in is going to feel nigh on impossible. But maybe if they are given an easy kill, they can think about putting something together. But they've already gone for the ultimate safe positions. Over to CT spawn.
The final boss safe positions.
And Nitro is almost there as well.
Leech doesn't have a kit, so don't expect anything too crazy. That's a very fast response from Astralis. Race car into the A bomb site.
Yeah, and it's actually going to, of course, give them that 3rd round. And considering that Liquid only have 4 rounds at the moment,
for this position, but will Device and co throw them on this occasion? There's no flashbang. There are CT grenades though, and Device just gets taken out for free. Had no expectation of that. We see the CT smoke in secret as well, which the CTs can look over towards T-Red. And Stewie has a funky gap, which could catch Astralis off guard once more, but he goes for the grenade instead. It's a jump peek, he sees that, and starts to fall off. Yeah,
that's unfortunate for Stewie, because it means that his smoke loses value, but it doesn't seem like they've actually realized that he fell off, so that will delay them at least. So that's the value that he's looking for. And Naf is going to be posted up instead, watching the cross down into ramp, but so much time left for Astralis to maneuver. Twist looking to claim position, close position towards Hunt. This is a good spot, and Astralis are looking like they may go for that burst on the upper bomb site. And right now, Team Liquid are just holding their ground. It looks like they're starting to ask some questions, though. Here comes a push. This is very good timing for Liquid, because Astralis haven't moved yet. And there's the first move, and the attention's on Twist. That allows Alish to get... Oh no, Alish to get every single one. The spray is phenomenal there from Alish. They would have heard him, I think, the scoping for sure. Oh, that's a great catch from Stewie. You might find a second one. Very nice. Oh, actually, Magisk makes it too. That's a fantastic result. Oh, might be getting caught there, jumping through the window, but he manages to evade the AWP of Naf, who's now being locked out of the site. A safe plant from Magisk. And once again, a Liquid are in this position where they're starting to think, do we actually just go for the save? Now it's just going to be a guaranteed save. Zipex, great lurk outside. Even though Nitro realized he was there, Zipex wins it out. And this fast position, the fast push from Glaive and his teammates down secret, it seems to have just really put Liquid out of position.
I'm sure they'll make a play for this round, try and find some headshots. We can see Elijah seeking to destroy. Stewie has an off angle. Will dupreeh start to look away? No. Stereo frags for Astralis, and Twist will have to prioritize holding on to this weapon. So far, so good. Oh, dupreeh surely goes down for free. Naf? He thinks he's below him. He has no idea he's gone past him. Oh, he's just about spotted him now, and dupreeh is surely in trouble. Second rifle collected. This is great for the CT economy.
Yeah, it absolutely is, especially considering that they were already on a full buy next round. Oh, they might not survive though, because there is going to be a pinch coming in from the T side. They really don't want them to survive with these guns. Oh, looks like they might... Oh, actually Twist is the one that's got the kill there.
Make a play through that gap though for Team Liquid. Elijah with the off angle. Oh, here we go. Nitro. That is quite the hole there. Glaive walks straight into it, and he will get nowhere closer to secret. That Molly has been consistent to those smokes outside, but last time the smoke still landed perfectly. This time, not so much.
Yeah, and Glaive has been so key. Every time he's gone down secret, it has caused just pretty huge issues, honestly, for Team Liquid. So Naf is going to, even after that kill, start investigating with his AWP. They may not suspect that he'll be here, especially as they just heard an AWP elsewhere. And indeed, it's a free kill onto Device. It gets worse. 3v5 now for Astralis. They've got to figure out what to do, but these AWPs, they keep pushing. They keep getting picks. And now it's Stewie's turn as he starts to push for space towards Trophy Room. And now you can see Dupree will announce the presence. And Team Liquid know that it's a committed effort. And that's so much information in the kill from Nitro. Naf makes it worse. Onto Magis now.
That's a nice headshot from Magis, but he does not have the bomb. 40 seconds. How much damage can he do? CTs could be anywhere. Looks to his right, taken out, but it's not as good. You've got a MAP2 out, but again, they've got the pace to move into the A bomb site. You've had so much success here, be it into A or the vent. But look at the spray from Nitro. He's got two. The bomb's on the floor. There's counter flashes as well. Twisted alive this time, holding down the hut position. Glaive trying to trade, but that's a 2 versus 4 now.
Yeah, but it might be happening, Glaive, with another pick off, a 2v3, but the bomb is down on the ground. They've got to collect it. Device is trying to do that, but it's not necessarily safe. There's angles that could be covered here by Team Liquid, so starting to wait out that utility. Device doesn't want to peek into a smoke. Just having to wait it out. Just a brutal situation here for Astralis, I should say. Team Liquid are in a really good spot, because when there's 2 players left, one of them has to plant. That's 3.5 seconds where the CTs can push forwards, and there's only one person that can actually do anything about it. And speaking of which, that bomb has now been planted, and Astralis are wondering, where the hell are these CTs? There's been some sound made towards heaven, and here's the next peek. That is just so sick from Glaive, and there's more to be done here. It's up to Naf. He's going to be swinging in with the AWP. It was all looking so good, but it's now disastrously bad. 9 HP, there's no chance for walking towards the CT side of the outside in terms of the positioning. And now Astralis deciding to make their own lives quite difficult here, because this is going to go down to the wire in terms of time. Here comes the push, but Naf's picked off one. It might be difficult here, but a couple kills come in. That makes life a little bit easier to get into the bomb site. Twist has picked up a weapon. Meanwhile, there's the smoke. Oh no, Stewie's coming in with a deagle. He's coming in hot there. Might be another frag for him. They have to get them their way to the bomb site. There might not be time to do this. Stewie is going to fall back and away, and there's 9 seconds. There's no way the Device has time to do this. 3.5 seconds, that's all he needs. Stewie's going to be covering the cross. There's the deagle. Device had to hold it, and there is a hit for Astralis. And it looks like they want to focus on going secret with the bulk of their players, and that has been fairly successful for them.
Sipek's taken down in record time by Nafly, who is just enjoying life at the moment. Stewie and Nitro, 12 kills for each of them. Glaive's on 14 though. Leading the charge, leading by example for Astralis. Oh, a leash. That robotic aim coming in, but not fast enough. That's the rifle collected now for Astralis, and they could still turn things around as Stewie gets wrecked on the ramp. Nafly still delivering though. Glaive taken out, keeping the numbers even as the bomb is planted for the double doors. Nafly just falling, cratering almost, with some help from Magisk. Now how does Twist approach this situation? He'll get one. Switching out for another weapon. Does he realize another player is here? It seems he'll be falling back, perhaps, with the AWP.
Astralis were playing this like a pistol round. The way that when they took that lower bomb side, you could see how strong it was, that they didn't stop moving. They just kept pushing towards the ramp. They didn't stop. Twist should be able to survive here. Ooh, got to be really careful. He sees both. Good information. Doesn't really want to risk another fight.
Glaive, does he hop up? Is he aware? Oh no, he's not. Down he goes. Dupree now. Going to try and jump over with a well-timed flashbang. So the bomb's made it to secret. Device hasn't crossed just yet. Maybe he lurks T-Red in case... Oh, never mind. He will do no lurking at all. Nafly is sharp with the AWP.
Yeah, what a phenomenal result. Just 3 players to worry about. They're all downstairs, except Zipex. And Team Liquid, they have pistols, so it's going to be a little bit awkward, but they should be able to trade together pretty well here. So, trying to coordinate themselves, getting that spacing all fixed, letting the counter nades just wear out before they go for the push here. Zipex will close the door. They have a very strong control of the control room position. Dupree on that deadly headshot angle. There goes the flashbang. Great first kill from Elise. That's so needed. And now it's just down to Zipex. He's got one, almost the second.
Door's gone once again, rip the door, and there's a smoke up in that mini position. But Glaive will hold and take Elise out and fall back. Have a look outside, see what's going on.
All right, so it'll slow down a little bit, which sucks for Liquid. They really want to carry that momentum forwards, gain some position, and here it comes. Looking to go through dupreeh, and Twist will hand over his face. Doesn't matter. Matches from up high, has too many targets to worry about. Has to fall back here. A little bit of damage to Stewie, but enough space has been purchased on the site to actually get a bomb down. The pressure starts in a new wave here for Astralis as the timer ticks down against them as they reinforce the heaven position. But Team Liquid, they're looking strong here. Although they have no utility, they're looking like they have some good positions. But the burst is getting ready to go for Astralis.
Yeah, they've got to get the frags because they've got no kit. They've got a pair on a low ground already. Device looking for two. Matis will take the second one. He's by the bomb at the moment, but he gets double peaks now, and it's Glaive 1 versus 2. How could this be doable with no diffuse kit? They could just play the bomb. They could pick one by one. Stewie will be the first one to entertain, and Liquid take the pistol. Best weapon for the job to fight to the death there. The damage drop-off is quite considerable on that weapon. And he's caught exposed. Bad timing. Elige with the opening kill.
Yes, it's not going to spell success for Astralis, and there it is. They force the push from ramp, and they'll get the pick there as well, and they'll go down ramp, and Zipex can't do a single thing about it, nor can dupreeh. And it looks like Liquid have found their way to the finish line here. The sprint to the finish line is successful, as they've picked up is what Liquid need to just win this series, this grand finals, to claim the trophy. Elige is lurking outside that Galil. Look how lethal he is with anything. Put anything in those hands, and he will create problems as a trade from Nitro onto Magisk, and there's not too much left now to worry about for Team Liquid. Easy kill onto Zipex.
Zipex holding a scout is just a weird scenario.
It is, isn't it?
I don't like it. It's uncomfortable.
From that position as well, I don't know that I've ever seen someone holding that angle with the scout.
It's not for him.
On Nuke.
He's weeks rage on of Counter-Strike. Twist trying to fall down quickly. He'll be denied. Device is already outside.
Yeah, that's a great start. 2 players left after the devastation. And Naf is going to go through this one. He's got to make a play, but he's covered by Magisk. And Nitro is alone in a 1v5. At this point, the objective is to get some kills, get some damage, don't allow Astralis to build a bank. But how do you do that? Everything is covered. There is no hole on the map because there are 5 CTs left alive. And where is that all posted at this point?
Look at the instant rotation. When you're on a 5 versus 1, you know where the T is. You can just take liberties with your map control everywhere else. So every time Nitro gives the sound cues, those CTs will move closer and closer. Astralis lose no one.
Liquid need to start speeding things up. Glaive with that disgusting one way. We've seen that so many times from Astralis. Also Liquid, they were using it on the first half. Zipex will drop down, but it's a bait for Device who connects both shots. Nothing for Liquid to accomplish. Completely shut down. What do they do here? They need some damage at least. They got to get these. They got to get kills because Liquid's Astralis' economy will just get out of.
Keep picking this. We see him. Oh, I think he made one step down.
Yeah.
30 seconds remain, and he's starting to wonder now. Twist is about to look away. He's just seen him in time. Then we got frags all over the map now. 25 seconds to get into a bomb site and plant the bomb, and it looks like it might be A. Twist on a very long flank, but how long can he wait for this? He might be having to play for the post plant, hoping that his teammates take the site.
Yeah, Magisk there will whiff the first few shots, and that makes all the difference. What a bait for Nap. There's 10 seconds to plant the bomb. dupreeh! He's absolutely very strong, but in they go, and looks like the nades will force Magisk back, but he comes back in with a vengeance, but it's still looking better for Liquid. They've taken the site.
That flashbang was completely nullified by the positions of Astralis, but still they fell. Oh, Naf came off the bomb. That'll give a few extra seconds to Astralis, which it needed because only one of these 3 players has a defuse kit. Astralis now on the high ground. Device will show presence in mini. Here come the grenades that will allow him to peek behind that flashbang. On the low ground now is Zipex. He takes out Naf quickly, and there's another one. Elige gets picked off. Where are the final 2? They're facing mini now. Zipex has an angle. Oh, Zipex, the clutch minister with 3. Stewie creeping through the smoke. Does Device see him? Surely he does. How about that for
on the pistols? They've got to save 1 round. And they're going for a ramp rush. And Zipex is on the other end of it. And the spray is there. He gets 2. He gets critical damage onto Elige. But Magisk is there to clean it up with the Org.
Oh
dear.
No!
It's not looking like it should, though. And it's a 3v3 all of a sudden.
Unfamiliar with the Org spray. And that's why sometimes people will favor like an M4A4 over an Org or drop a Galil. Because if you don't know your spray, then things can turn disastrous, especially at this level. Tied at 11. 2 men on road, and Device in the hut position. That's a free kill, and there's HE to follow up. Holding on the squeaky position now. He's got an angle on the vent, on the ladder. And again, his teammates are coming in to cover him. Nafly will get 1 kill, taken out immediately. Bomb planter on the site, and Device is just ready. Yeah, we've got a different flashbang into the A-bomb site now, and Device gets caught in mini. Stewie will fall to the flames, however, and Magisk will use the smoke to hold position. An early 4 versus 4, though. This is maybe progress for Liquid from what we've seen in some of the other rounds. Dupree will collect the AWP, and Liquid will line up some smoke grenades.
Yeah, this is really huge because Liquid certainly have some protocols and different ways they want to develop around where they get the early pick like this. Even if it's a 4v4, it's like so worth it, like so impactful, that kill from Stewie. And Elise will creep down low. I really like this. This will give Liquid options, a lot of options. If their teammates going through the ramp position again. When they take ramp, they don't have to commit to the lower side, but can they get it west? Oh no, the Molotov is separating the trade fraggers. They can't get to Zipex, and Zipex gets a clean kill. And Glaver's on the flank. He's read this one so well, and Elise has no idea.
He's happy with that glaive. His presence will be enough. Zipex with an off angle. He'll take the fatal duel with Twist, though. That was a really nasty shot from him, and they'll advance in towards that B-bomb site. Again, Glaive was spotted around Secret, so they might think he's deeper than he actually is, but Dupree will open the door. Nobody to be seen just yet. The bomb will be planted above the coolant. Now, how do Liquid hold this? They know one player is by Decon, but where are the remainder? Nitro now versus 3, referred to as a star player on any other team. He's going to get popped immediately by Glaive. Too many angles, too many. Will there be a gap? Yes, there will be. I believe there will be. And he will get things popping immediately. Elige taken out, and there's still Device lurking. They're lining up for him, and that's going to be 2. 5 versus 2. At this point, is not what Liquid were looking for.
That is a tough one. That's a really rough pill to swallow. And Device is just going to be able to sit in that position. It doesn't have to do any more at this point. The bomb is lost right in the open. And Astralis could just play just ultra passive from this position. They'll keep the pressure up, and that does give an opportunity to Naf. He's going to take it. Naf, almost saw him getting 2 kills there.
Magisk surely gets at least 1 kill out of this. Grenade starts streaming in, though. He goes down to the low ground, avoiding the flashbangs. He's through the flames. 2-man spray down. They've got the bomb as well. And this round is surely going to be secured. Nitro alone.
Oh, Glaive. Oh, behind the smoke.
My God.
That is just outrageous from Glaive. Adding insult to injury. If it wasn't bad enough, Liquid now in the 3 versus 5, and Zipex creeps as well.
26 kills for Glaive. And only 3 remain for Team Liquid. They have been neutralized in this half. And Astralis look to make it worse.
Several minutes ago, so there is time, but again, there's no holes on the map to be exploited for Team Liquid. They've got to try to find a frag somewhere, and that's going to be very difficult because Astralis have the ability to play this very passively and just really force Liquid to go, just basically overcommit into certain angles to get those picks, and might even have some off angles outside here from Device. Stewie's got to check absolutely everything. Dupree with a fantastic position. There's nothing they can do about it. Great pick from Stewie. What can they do now? 2 versus 4, 50 seconds to go. Can they reset the situation? They know Dupree's up here. He's going to go for the repositioning, and Naf might have a moment, but he has to fall back, it seems. Dupree will not give him anything.
Frustrating half for Team Liquid. 35 seconds on the clock. Dry peak territory. Stewie or Naf, either one would be the man to do it. Dupree with a weird angle, though. That'll be enough for one.